class 10 students, regarding chapter 10, light, reflection and refraction of light. From this chapter, today I'll discuss about sign convention by spherical mirrors. Listen carefully and if possible try to remember also, because sign convention is very much important, especially while solving numerical problems. It will be helpful to you. First point I wrote here, you could see all distances on the principal axis, already you know. All distances on the principal axis are measured from pole as origin. Like graphical concept, you know that x-axis, y-axis, there are 4 quadrants, center is called origin. So same thing here, all the distances on the principal axis are measured from pole as origin. Second point, distances measured in the direction of the incident ray. Incident ray always is going from left to right. So in that direction, distances if you are measuring, it will be taken as positive. Whereas the distances measured against the direction of incident ray are taken as negative. Distances measured above the principal axis are taken as positive. Distances measured below the principal axis are taken as negative. Same like graphical concept. From the origin, right side x is positive, left side x is negative, upside y positive, downside y negative. Same thing here, all the distances measured from pole as origin. Distances measured in the direction of the incident ray are taken as positive, whereas distances measured against the direction of incident ray are taken as negative. Distances measured above the principal axis are taken as positive, whereas distances measured below the principal axis are taken as negative. Now fourth point which I wrote, object distance which to mark by u, small letter u, is always negative. Remember that object distance, that is distance between the mirror and the object, even for lens also it is true. Object distance u is always negative strictly as the object is kept on the left of the mirror, even for lens also same. Remember that height of the real and inverted image is always negative, because inverted means direction will be opposite. That's why it will be negative, whereas height of the virtual and erect image is always positive. Number 6 I wrote, focal length and radius of curvature of concave mirror are taken as negative. If the mirror is concave, if concave word you found means focal length f and radius of curvature r, both are negative, whereas focal length and radius of curvature of convex mirror are taken as positive. Don't forget, even for lens also it is true. Now first formula which I have given here, r is equal to 2f, f is equal to r by 2. Radius of curvature will be always double of the focal length, and focal length will be always half of the radius of curvature. Now you need to know mirror formula. If you are asking what is mirror formula, then remember that the relationship between u, that is object distance, v, that is image distance, and f, that is focal length, is known as mirror formula. So formula is 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. Please prepare this formula very well. 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f, where u stands for object distance, v stands for image distance, and f for focal length. Let me talk about magnification, which is to mark by small letter m. Magnification will decide about size of the image also, how big it is, how small it is. First magnification formula, m is equal to hi by ho. Maybe in your textbook you have H dash, H, H1, H2, but don't use that. Use this formula, number 1, magnification n is equal to Hi by Ho. Hi means height of the image, Ho means height of the object. That means the ratio between height of the image and height of the object can give you magnification. Again, second formula, magnification n is equal to minus V by U. That is minus image distance by object distance. So one formula for magnification Hi by Ho. Second formula minus V by U. Don't forget. By combining both, we can create another formula. Hi by Ho is equal to minus V by U also. This relationship also will be utilizing while finding height of an image. Now at the same time, I am giving you lens formula also. All these things you should note down properly and you should study, memorize it. Lens formula and mirror formula. Difference is that mirror formula 1 by V plus 1 by U equals to 1 by F. Lens formula 1 by V minus 1 by U equals to 1 by F. Where E is the object distance, V is image distance and F is focal length. Magnification. First magnification formula M is equal to Hi by Ho. For lens also it is true, yes, same. That's the ratio between height of the image to the height of the object. But second magnification formula, for mirror it was minus V by U and for lens it is plus V by U. Only that is the difference. That is the difference. So V is image distance by U is object distance. By combining both, Hi by Ho equals to V by U. Next formula, power of the lens. All the formulas I am giving you together, so please learn properly. Power of the lens, P is equal to 1 by F, which will be expressed in terms of meter. Actually, you can define power of the lens as a reciprocal of the focal length, which can be expressed in terms of meter. Standard unit for the power of the lens is diopter, which is marked by capital D. So remember that D is equal to 1 by M. M is equal to 1 by D. While calculating, it will be helpful for you while setting up the unit. D for diopter is 1 by meter, meter is 1 by diopter. Along with formula, remember this also, power of the lens for concave lens will be always negative, whereas for concave lens will be always negative, whereas for convex lens, it will be always positive. So power of the lens for concave, it is negative, and for convex it is positive. Again, another concept I am giving you, this is very much crucial for you. Regarding mirror, if V you are getting negative, then position of the image will be in front of the mirror and nature will be real inverted. Don't forget. If V is coming positive, then position of the image will be behind and nature will be virtual and erect. That's for mirror. And for lens, when V is negative, position will be in front, nature virtual and erect, and when V is positive, position same behind, nature will be real inverted. That means you remember that while calculating image distance V, if V becomes negative, position is in front, V positive means position is behind. For both the cases it is true. But nature will be different. In case of mirror, when V is negative, position is in front, nature will be real inverted. When V is positive, position will be behind, nature will be virtual and erect. But for lens, when V is negative, position same, it will be in front only, but nature will be virtual and erect. If V is positive, position will be behind and nature will be real and inverted. This is special note for you. V is image distance. Position means we are talking about position of the image. Nature means we are talking about nature of the image. Now, with the help of this one numerical I am teaching you, page number 180, question number 2. Page number 180, chapter 10, question number 2. A concave mirror produces 3 times enlarged real inverted image. Real image means obviously real inverted image of an object placed at 10 cm in front of it. Where is the image located? Here Here U is the object distance minus 10 centimeter. Reason you must write object is kept on the left of the mirror. Magnification you can write minus 3 because it produces 3 times magnified image. That's why I wrote M is minus 3. Because of real image this is negative. If it is virtual image magnification will be positive. V question mark. Since M is equal to minus 3, for mirror we know M is minus B by U, which is minus 3, minus minus cut. In place of U you can put minus 10 centimeter. After cross multiplication V is coming out minus 30 centimeter. When V is negative, image will be always in front of the mirror. So conclusion you can give like this. Therefore the image is formed at a distance of 30 centimeter in front of the mirror. With this first numerical which I have given to you, I taught right now, and all the general points which I told you, please go through properly to learn this chapter, to learn the numerical problems systematically. This is very much crucial for you. You must know this very, very well. And all the formulas already given to you. These are the formulas for solving numerical problems. So go through properly, and this sign convention, it is very much important to know about the sign whenever you are handling the numerical problems. So today only this much. Please go through properly. Go through all the formulas very, very well, all the respective units, everything properly. And one numerical I taught you from page number 180, question number 2. Please do according to this how I taught you. Bye for today.